What's up, everybody? This is MLinks here, and bringing a video today about the new World of Tanks beta that just came out for the Xbox 360. For those of you who don't know how to get a hold on or get your hands on this, you simply just got to go to the World of Tanks website and enter in your email and your gamer tag, and send them an application. And for me, it took about it took a day. It took 24 hours before I got my beta code in, and I guess as of right now, there's probably, I think there's like roughly 100 players on this. I might be wrong. It might be way more. Might be even less. I have no clue. But anyway, this video is this is showing you my third time playing this game. Actually just got done with about I'd say probably about an hour of gameplay, just to kind of get a feel for what this game is like. And I've never ever played World of Tanks before. I never even heard of the game. Okay, well, that's a lie. I've heard of it once, but prior to watching the Microsoft press conference during E3, never realized that the game even existed. And then they announced it and said, "Hey, they got this cool looking online MMO for free that's coming out for the Xbox." And I was like, "Cool, I'm gonna go ahead and check it out and see what all it has to offer." And well, here I am now playing the game, and so far, like I said, I've never ever played this game before. I haven't even researched into it to see what it's, like how all the game works. I haven't watched any gameplay videos other than what's been shown in terms of like cinematic trailers and everything on E3's or Microsoft's E3 press conference. But it's decent so far. Right now, I got these two little dinky tanks. It's not really all that great. I'm still trying to figure out how everything else works here. Looks like, just to run through the menu here. So this is like the main menu, I guess. And for everyone that starts off, I guess you have two of these basic light tanks, and I guess there's two nations: the Americans and the Germans. There's a training tutorial for people who are switching over to the Xbox from the PC and need to learn the Xbox controls, or you're completely new to World of Tanks like I am, and you need to get, you need a tutorial or something to tell you how to play the game. It's a pretty straightforward game. You take tanks out there and you shoot at the other tanks. It's really all that is. Obviously, there's some strategy incorporated into it, and there's different tank types. So right here, what you can see are my two light tanks. I guess the categories are separated into, as you see here, as you scroll downwards, you got light tanks, you got medium tanks, heavy tanks, tank destroyers, and artillery. Everyone sounds pretty self-explanatory. The light tanks, I guess, are like the scouts that kind of go up there. The speedy light armored tanks that just kind of go up there and spot other tanks on the map for your team. Whether you can have tanks go in and converge on them, or have an artillery take them out, or whatever. I don't know. They're scouts essentially. Medium tanks, guessing just infantry type tanks, kind of go out there and the jack of all trades kind of tank that goes out there and just does what needs to be done kind of deals. I'm guessing. So I haven't really looked too much into. There's the heavy tanks, which are I'm guessing just the big dogs, the ones that are pretty slow, but they're highly armored and they're pretty powerful. I'm guessing. There's a loading screen in this game that tells you how exactly each tank works, and obviously, if you're not new to World of Tanks, you probably already know how all this works. Or if you are new to World of Tanks, you have you can just obviously look it up on the internet if you want to do that, because there's the PC version already. But I'm just doing this this is just being done from a blind perspective of the game. I've never, like I said, never played it before. I haven't even looked into it. I've not seen gameplay, any of that. So, obviously, some of you guys that are, might end up watching this video will be like, oh man, this kid's stupid, doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, maybe I don't know, but like I said, Never looked into this game before. But anyway, so yeah, you got the heavy tanks. Got the tank destroyers, which I'm gonna guess is just purely anti-armor. I guess. I don't know. Like I said, there's a loading screen in here somewhere, and that tells you like how exactly each one works. And then there's the artillery, which is basically just sit in some place well hidden, let somebody spot a tank for you, and then you launch artillery at them. It sounds like it's a pretty cheap tank to have, but I guess, you know, if you had the right team, the right teammates that can send out those quick tanks to go take them out, you know, that shouldn't be a problem. So, so there's that. You go into the each tank has a vehicle details, and I guess there's all these things that you can do with your tank. You can get different modules and equip different things for each tank. Looks like you got different types of ammunition rounds, and then you got your stats on the right hand side. Game works, or the hit point system works just like kind of like almost any other mech game. I would say this is probably, well, I'll jump into that later, what I'm thinking about, but the whole armor system looks like, I guess there's, you know, you got your treads, and then you got your frontal armor, you got rear armor, you've got like your turret and all that, and you know, certain damages to certain areas obviously will cause your tank to falter in some way, whether you get hit in the treads and you know, start to lose your mobility, or I'm guessing if you get hit in the turret, then, you know, your gun reload speed's gonna be slower or something like that. Yeah, it's a hit system. You know, obviously that like hit different parts of the tank, you get, you know, different types of damage. So there's that. Each tank is unique in its own way, in terms of how they work. But so there's the vehicle details. There's a little grid system that lets you go through all your tanks that you have. Like I said, I only have these two things. Currency, top right. Not sure how exactly it works. You got the gold, you got the silver, and it looks like he got some sort of golden stars. Obviously, I know the you know, each currency has its specific differences, but going into the tank upgrade system, well, obviously when you select one tank, you can just take that straight into battle, or you can upgrade it. It looks like there's a crew and the ability to sell the tank. You know, coming soon. I don't know if it's probably not going to be in the beta, or probably just be when the game releases, or I have no clue. But and the way the battles work in this game too. Obviously, we'll get to a battle you've seen here in a second, but the way the battles work in this game is if you lose a tank in a battle, you go into one battle, you get one life. You die, you can either sit there and watch the other players duke it out, or you can return straight back here to your garage. You don't lose any, you don't get penalized for it, you don't lose any awards or anything, but you don't get to use that tank until that match that you let the tank in is over. And once that's over, then you get to use that tank again. So I could be in this selection screen having just lost a tank, and say I lost the T1 Cunningham here. It'll say on the icon down there that it's still in battle. So if it's still in battle, obviously I can't select it, which means I can just select another tank and take that into a different battle. I guess is the way it works through this game. So there's that. In terms of upgrading tanks, looks like you got configurations, appearances. I guess the accessories are coming soon. The configurations, I don't know what these are. I'm assuming they're just different. Obviously they say packages in the bottom left there, but I'm assuming each package has like a different set of modules and equipment or whatnot for your tank, that, you know, different loadouts for your tank, I'm guessing, that you can do. For it, appearance wise, there's kind of, first impressions, kind of lame looking. I guess they got winter, summer, desert camouflages in each of them. When you go to select a camouflage or something, this is how this works. So your gold currency, if you want to permanently have that camouflage on there, say I wanted this you know, winter Siberian camo, I can permanently pay 200. I can pay 250 gold and get it to be permanent as a camo for my tank. Or I guess if I have 300,000 silver laying around, I can rent my camo for 30 days. I don't know if it's because you rack up your silver so much easier than you do your gold. I guess your gold is probably like, I'm guessing your silver is probably the in-game currency, and the gold is the you have to pay for it to get it type currency. But yeah, you can rent your camouflages too. Same goes for there's summer camos that you can put on there. I don't really want to go through them all because they kind of take a long time to load, but like, well, yeah, so you got things like that. And you got desert camos. You got labels too, so like these old school World War II labels, or like want to nickname your tank or something, you can just stick a label on there. I'm guessing I haven't really seen a option for like a custom label. There probably is going to be some customization issue, or not issue, customization ability later on down the road. And more labels. I guess you can put 2 labels on at once, and then 2 emblems on at once. You got like these different emblems, and there's a bunch of like flags that represent your country, yada yada. So that's the upgrade appearance system, or menu. I guess I don't know what the accessories are gonna have. Obviously that's coming soon, as it says. And what else? Store, I guess this is coming soon too. Don't really know what that is. Here's a tech tree. You get the 2 nations, the Germans and the Americans. And the tech tree, it shows you all the different things you can unlock down the road. And I'm still not sure how these work yet. I guess you have to like rack up certain amounts of stars or certain amounts of silver to unlock each of them. I don't know. One of my friends who's already like played this beta for the last 2 days, he said he's upgraded and he's got like 3 different tanks or something like that. I don't know. I haven't gotten to any of these new tanks yet. I'm still stuck with this little dinky thing. But yeah, you get all these tanks that you can go up and unlock. You can go into each of them and press the Y button. You can get your info about all the different stats that each tank has, as well as like a small little history phrase there for you at the top. And the standard tech tree, you unlock this, and then you unlock that, you unlock these 2, blah 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 blah. So, and there's like, that's the American's tech tree. German tech tree is a slightly bit smaller than the other one, I'm guessing. I mean, I don't know if maybe the Germans have stronger tanks, or my German, I mean, my World War II history, my World War history is okay, but it's not detailed enough to know about the different tanks. I just know there's things like the Panzer, or there's the Tiger tanks, or the Sherman tanks. I just know that stuff, not like this, these specific ones that they got going here. But so there's the tech tree for you, and that pretty much, I guess, covers the menu. You can press the menu button, and there's a bank. Not really sure what these are. Get gold. I guess getting gold means you have to pay Microsoft points to obtain more gold. I'm guessing the gold is currency that you have to buy, and silver is currency that you earn from the game as you're playing. So don't know what those other ones are. The options are just basic stuff. Control settings, or game settings, video settings, audio settings. Well, I guess we can just jump straight into a game now. There's not much else to this menu. It's pretty straightforward. Like later on down the road, maybe when I get this beta I don't know when the actual game is supposed to come out. I still haven't looked into that either. But if I get more and more out of this beta, I'll make another video that kind of shows like where I've gotten to in terms of having played this beta for a while. And I mean, it's going to be a free-to-play game. If no one knows that, it's going to be free-to-play when it comes out. So I guess the only issue is with a free-to-play game like this is that it's almost a pay-to-win, it seems like, because if you can buy gold, to use that gold to upgrade to higher power tanks and all that, then obviously people that are really into this game are going to want to spend money on it and get that better stuff for their tanks, their better tanks, whatnot, blah blah blah. But still, it's gonna be a free-to-play game, and when it comes out, I'm sure I'll download it, and a couple of my friends will download it. We'll stick to playing it for fun. So there's that, and let's go ahead and jump right into a battle. Let's see what we can do in battle here. All right, so just jumping and keeping me for a random battle right now. Yeah, see at the top there's 94 people in a key for this game. Not this particular game that I'm loading, but just the game in general. I guess right now there are 94 people online that are trying to play, or that are playing the Xbox beta. There's a thing on loading one of the loading screens that tells you how exactly positioning your tank will make things easier or harder for you to hit, or makes you easier or harder to hit or take down, should I say. This game seems almost, time to roll out. If anyone who's ever played Chromehounds, if anyone even remembers what that game is, it's one of the first Xbox 360 games to have come out back when the Xbox 360 was released. But this game has that kind of vibe. It's got a Chromehounds vibe to it. It's definitely, it's definitely got that, you're taking giant armor. Well, I wouldn't say giant armor. Obviously, the mechs and Chromehounds are probably about 10 times the size of these little dinky tanks. But I mean, you got this is 15 on 15 action we got going, and there's two ways you can win. You can either race to the other base and take over their base by staying inside the perimeter of their base until the thing is captured. The more players, obviously, the faster you can be captured. Or you can just completely wipe out the other team. And right now, let's go into action here. The big giant green perforated reticule there, that's our dotted circle, that's my reticule. So obviously you slow down, your reticule gets smaller, your accuracy improves. Got a crap tank, so my accuracy probably, look at that, it's terrible. I'm not even sure. I don't think they're hit markers either. You just kind of watch the hit points go down on the other tank. We all kind of suck at this. We don't really know. There we go. Oh, look at that. What a shot. So yeah, so let's explain the HUD. Bottom left, health meter and health of the parts of your tank. I guess certain things light up when they've been damaged or damaged enough that it's going to affect you. I don't know what the different parts are yet. Still have to look into that. But bottom left, tank stuff. Bottom looks like ammunition and how much you have for each type of ammunition. There's 96, now 95, just normal rounds, looks like. Bottom right is obviously the map. That's the mini map. You got a compass and the two bases, and then your allies that are on your map. You can only, the green diamonds, obviously your allies, but you can only have them on your map if other players have spotted them, and that includes allies. So like, if there's a certain ally on the other map, I can't, the other side of the map that I can't see, he won't be on my map. But the only way that people show up on the radar is if someone has spotted them. So obviously right now somebody can see that, whoever that dude is over there, he's well, it looks like he's probably going to get screwed by our entire team. We are at the top there, 5 kills to 1. So we have 5, they have 1. Oh, there's somebody right there. Oh my god, this thing is so weak. The thing is just about as fast as one of those motorized carts that you would find at Walmart or Target. This is just like... This is ridiculous how slow this thing goes. And up a hill, this thing is even worse. It just makes me wonder, I would rather read a textbook from college than watch that thing drive up a hill. But look at that, we're just leaving a wasteland behind. So back to HUD display. Like I said, the constantly changing green circle is your reticule. Obviously, the smaller that gets, the more accurate your shot will be. Blah blah blah. Yeah, little mill dots on there. Bottom left, you also notice it says right now I'm spotted. The red light bulb that says spotted. That means one of their teammates can see me, and now they can't see me because it's been turned off. And by see me and by spotted, the way that works is if somebody on the other team literally has their turret marked on you, they can spot you. So if like right now somebody is looking at that guy and somebody's looking at that guy, and the way that works is like you put your arrow on them and draws an outline of their tank, and that means they've been spotted. And then it shows up on the mini map and the normal map for everyone to see. By the way, here's a normal map. Oops. Here's a normal map. yeah, it's gridded out, and you got the, you know, obviously your base at the top and their base at the bottom. We're outnumbering them by 4 more players at the moment. But so yeah, there's that. The top top shows, yeah, how time you have left. Right now we're capturing their base, so there's the timer for that. The more players that get on that, the faster that goes up. So we're also at the top, shows how much time is left. The green is how many kills you have. The red, or your team has, not you. How many kills your team has. Red is how many kills the other team has. And then each of the diamonds shows, you know, the status of the different tanks in the game. And probably won't get to show too much more, because right now, at the moment, the past 4 games that I played, it's literally just been a race to the other base and capture it before they can get to yours. Just kind of lame. I mean, this is more a racing game at the moment than it is a, you know, strategize and shoot the other team. But so there's that. You go ahead and play another one here. So here's the post game screen. You got your battle awards, which would show right there. Obviously, I didn't get any because I suck. That's your performance. I only did 10 damage, 1 critical hit, but I destroyed it. I got the destruction for it. And total overall, I only got, I don't even know how to read this screen yet. Oh, there's damage done, and then tanks destroyed, and then I just think like total points earned, or total stars earned, or whatever from the game. So there's that. Yeah, at the moment right now, this is it's pretty lame. Just driving this little mini tank all the way to the other base with your team and taking over the base, and that's pretty much how the game works at the moment. Obviously, I'm, you know, probably down the road when the bigger tanks get, you know, start rolling out into the battlefield, and you have a bigger variety of tanks other than just a bunch of little dinky scout tanks running at the other bases, and, you know, having to fire like 10 different times to even get 1 or 2 hits. But I mean, this game reminds me a lot about Chromehounds. So I mentioned that earlier, but if anyone's ever played Chromehounds, you know that this game is similar to it. Not by much. Oh, no, okay. It's got a similar vibe to it. You're taking armored vehicles out into a battlefield, and you're trying to kill the other armored vehicles, and you either kill the other armored vehicles, or you destroy their base. And this is essentially what this is. And you're taking, you know, Chromehounds, and Chromehounds, for me, I think is a very underrated game from back in the day. It is probably one of my top 5 games of all time. To be honest, it is a fantastic game. If anyone has not played it, obviously I wouldn't recommend go buying it now, because that online community has been dead for years. But that was a great game, and it's essentially similar to this. It's just you go ahead and you know, let's just jump into another game. I'll take this German tank with me and see what we can do. But yeah, Chromehounds is essentially the same thing. It was take your mech, which in that game was a lot more customizable than what we got here. A lot more customizable, but take your mech. It's either, I think it was like teams of 5 at the most, but yeah, you take your, you have your different class mechs. You have like your scout mechs, you have sniper mechs, you had artillery mechs, you had a commander mech, you had defensive mechs. They were awesome. It was a great game. Anyone who's played that game, you probably know, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But the online for that is similar to this. It was, you take the mechs into battle, time to roll out, just like this game does. So I loved Chromehounds. I'm really hoping they have a Chromehounds 2 coming out. I know there's like similar games to it, such as Armored Core, the Armored Core series. I almost got into that, but apparently the community for Armored Core 5 has just died also on the Xbox, so I'm not even going to bother buying the game. But I'm going to see how this game works out for me. I think I could get used to this game. This game seems like it could be just for fun. I mean, it's a free game. the hell? You can't complain with free. There's nothing wrong with that. And here's what I mean by it takes forever just to get up a hill. Like right now I'm on cruise control, which is just you click down the left thumbstick and your tank just goes at its normal speed. And then you use left and right to control where you're going, obviously. But yeah, this game seems like it could be quite a bit of fun if you have a few friends willing to play with you, to play, you know, on a consistent basis, and you guys, you know, unlock better tanks and start to upgrade, start to come up with strategies to take down the other team. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Let's see, what can I show you in here? And see, here we are in a battle. But, oh yeah, the left trigger is to snipe somebody, or first person mode, you call it in this game, they call it sniping. But there's that. Left bumper, you hold it down and you can choose different commands to give your team, whether it's, you know, I can't do it, I can do it, help us, the base is being taken down, I can't shoot, I'm reloading, help me, I'm getting my ass kicked, or shoot that fucker, he's killing me. But, those are the commands. What else? Oh god, obviously I shouldn't have my side exposed. I should probably actually back down here, because there's 4 different tanks. Okay, they're just shooting at each other. Probably just start shooting at that tank and hope I hit them. Obviously I'd have to be much closer to even hope to get a hit. I can't tell in this game, like, it's really hard. I don't think there are hit markers. I haven't really noticed a hit marker yet. That guy disappeared. Somehow they can still see me. Oh, there's a guy to my left. That dude is trying to... Oh, that might have hit him. Not sure if that was mine or somebody else. But yeah, so shooting in this game, yeah, you know, obviously with a tank like this, not very easy to do. But is there shell drop? I'm not sure if there is any shell drop. I know you have to lead tanks, so there is. It's not like an instant, you know, like an instant shot. You kind of have to lead a tank if it's moving left to right or right to left or whatever. You kind of have to lead the shot in order to get the hit. I don't know if there's any tank shell drop though. It's kind of different how that works. It's really hard to tell if I'm even hitting anybody over there. This reticule's so damn big, and the hits are so damn small. Yeah, you don't even know if I'm hitting this fucker or not. Am I? And there is also an auto aim mode too. I'm gonna get out of here. There's an auto aim mode, I guess. If you get up close enough, you can just hit RB and your tank automatically locks onto the tank, and you can just worry about driving and pulling the trigger while your turret automatically locks on. Oh, and that too, like, I don't know if it's because I'm lagging. I got like a, looks like top left, I got like a really bad lag going here, but we are winning. I should probably get out of here. I don't want to turn my back. Oh my god, this is terrible. Alright, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of us left. 3 of us are here. I'm getting my ass kicked, literally getting my ass shot. 6 other guys are somewhere else on this map, but we have more kills than them. Well, there's only 4 of them left, and they're all like right there. So let's see if I can just. I'm not spotted, so I could just move around. The fact that I'm lagging pretty bad too, it looks like, or unless this is just a crappy server. This is probably the first time I've lagged all night. I don't have anything else running. Probably should step it up, considering that my team is already over there. And you can see right now in the bottom left, it looks like my main chassis is kind of a little damaged. I guess that just means it's easier to penetrate the armor, or I don't know. I don't really know how the mechanics of this game work just yet. I just know getting hit in the treads means you lose your mobility pretty much, and that's it. That dude's dead. Now, where did everybody go? They just run back to their base? Come on. And here's what I mean by driving a Walmart motorized cart. It's ridiculous. I want to get up the hill, but I don't want to take forever to do it. Oh, Jesus. That ain't good. Alright, well, I'm just going to stand here and... Oh, let's see if I can kill that guy. Oh! Yes! Suck on that. Look at that. There's only one dude left. And I hear gunfire. I should have just said tank fire. Cannon fire, really. Not gunfire. No one sees him. I don't see where all my teammates are at. Just gonna pass through this town. Oh, there he is. He's way over there. Somebody's lying. Oh. Well, it doesn't matter because we won. So I guess that's the first game I came across tonight that wasn't really just race to the other base. He actually took out almost all their whole team. But yeah, that's how the game works. You got one kill with one shot. Obviously somebody else did most of the damage. And I kind of like that too. You get more points based on how much damage you do, not just taking a kill. So this isn't, you know, like freaking Halo where all it is assist after assist after assist and you're lucky if you get a kill. Maybe that's just me being bitter about Halo, but, you know, that's just my experience with it. It's more assists than it is kills. You shoot somebody 4 times, the other guy just shoots him once in the face, and boom, all your hard work is an assist. But anyway, that's what the game looks like so far. This is just first impressions, though. I'll probably come back later on down the road, either later in this beta or when the actual game comes out, and release another video about my experience with this. Probably do a couple Let's Plays. Sure, me and a couple of my buddies are going to be picking this game up when it comes out. And by picking it up, obviously, it just means download it because it's a free game and it's going to be available to everybody on Xbox Live. But yeah, I'll probably do a couple Let's Plays and have you know, some of our games recorded and some commentary playing over it. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. And if anyone has any questions or has any comments, obviously leave them down below or on my channel. And if you guys have never seen my channel before, come and check it out. It's a new channel that's starting to build it up, trying to expand it a little bit. I just finished up a Let's Play Gears of War Judgment with my friend Harris, and that's, I think, the last episode I just finished today, so I'll be uploading that soon. And then I got a Let's Play Splinter Cell Conviction coming out, and on top of that, I'm going to be doing a Let's Play Splinter Cell Blacklist when that game comes out. And on top of that, obviously, just other games that are coming out in the future. But anyway, like I said, this channel's growing. So it'd be great if you guys would comment, rate, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, guys. This is M Links, and I will see you next time.